What's going on? We're here at Alex Frankov's newest listing, one of many. He's on track to close over 100 deals this year, 100. And he breaks down step by step how he gets his clients and how he does his flips. If he knows if it's an opportunity, if the numbers make sense, he knows it all. He breaks down every single detail that you need to know, whether you're a flipper, if you want to learn investing, or if you want to work with those investors, because he's done over 500 plus transactions and flips alone, and he started in 2019. He shares all this knowledge with newer agents. We have all of our agents that have joined this too, and this is the value we provide here at EXP and our group, and this is a movement that we have, and it's different. Not many people are providing this value, and so here we have our group learning from the best, and this is what we want. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, smash that like button, comment if you have any questions or if you'd like to learn with how to partner with us. But let's get you on this tour.
This is the first flip.
First one, yeah?
First one.
Oh, working with you is the best, right?
Well, I tell them if they could do this one, they can do anything.
Oh.
And Anna's, today's her birthday. So
Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Anybody looked up the previous picture of this house? Did you guys see it? One? Yeah, the old one. Is it a little bit of a difference?
A little bit.
So they had a pool over here, indoor pool.
Oh, in-ground.
So we had to get
Indoor or in-ground?
in-ground. Indoor, in-ground.
It was indoor too.
Wow,
it was covered.
Yeah, it was covered too. So this
Oh my
was,
God.
So we have a heat pump right here, a heat pump for the whole unit, and we have a separate entry from here. So this is all new hardy lap siding here. We had to redo this whole driveway, everything here. So this house was redone completely. Everything's brand new, new windows, new siding, new doors, new gutters, new everything. Wow. I mean, new roof. That garage used to look like a shack, and now it's like a.
Now it's
a fully.
shop.
Yeah, and it's actually got
Like
the
it could be a
base. It's like a house. So we picked this one up for $620, and all cash. And so between these two properties, we're hoping to sell for $2 million.
okay.
So yeah, about $320,000 into it. They never did a flip ever, so I had to grab their arm and like, here, we're doing this.
You're talking about the owners or the investors?
The investors. I did all the work. Like I told them, hey, this is the colors we're going with. This is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing here.
Also, like every step of the way.
Every step of the way.
This is when you work with the best. So what month did they purchase?
It was 3 years.
Okay.
The problem was we had to pull the permits, and they were not in a hurry to make it happen.
Okay, no worries.
The other one we're doing in Auburn, less than 2 months. But the reason why we can't be there because they're cleaning up during the final stuff.
Okay.
But tomorrow it's going to be available, so we could do it next week. But that one is so nice.
It looks really nice.
Oh, and the best thing about that house,
Really nice.
the neighbor is going to run the sewer line.
Oh, damn.
That's even.
That's going to be freaking crazy. So this is a flip. We picked this up for $620,000. They put about $320 into it, and we're going to be listing for $1.7, and it gets better. There's an extra lot. So that's a buildable lot. You can put 2 houses on it. I designed, but a lot of people want to do their own stuff. So I tell them what I see. So I kind of had the idea of this, yes. Yeah, this is me, waterfalls on both sides. And I'm a big fan of the full backsplash. And really, the wives are going to appreciate husbands who do the full backsplash, because the grout is hard to clean. It's a lot easier to just do it right here, silicone done. And then look at this counter space. I mean, look at this. You could have 6 people in here, and then it's a lot. We were thinking about doing something like built-ins, but they just put so much money into it. It was like, they're like, okay, we're done. So yeah, but somebody could create like a bench here, and maybe shiplap and a couple lights to make it look like a cool built-in workspace, you know. So just an ideas. But it's like a new house right here. So, I mean, this house just like smiling right now because somebody gave him a second chance in life. It was dead.
You brought it back to life?
Back to life. You'll follow me, okay?
We'll let the legend go
Yeah.
take us through.
Yeah, so we have a laundry room. So we put a brand new furnace, tankless water heater. Yeah, and this is and you know, lots of closets, lots of storage, and I mean,
How many bedrooms is in total?
it's a four bedroom, so 4 bedrooms. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then the office. So you have and then huge space.
So like 5 in total, because the office.
Yeah.
we could like
Yeah, you
Office
could, but
doesn't
the
have a
septic is
closet.
only rated for 4 bedrooms, so we're going under radar. I got fined $3,000, so I'm just like a mouse. I'm not on the Instagram. I'm like,
It's
Oh,
amazing.
for
what
like
you do.
pre-marketing stuff.
yeah,
Haters will get you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
haters will.
Oh yeah,
Be careful for them.
all the ex Keller Williams.
Twice now, and I just said I was showing my cleaner's work, and they said, "Oh, that makes sense," because I said my cleaner's name in it.
Yeah, and then we have the 3 bedrooms here. Sorry.
Yeah, they try to get you
So
The person told me they were going to turn me in, so they turned me in for it.
yeah, and then we have a barn door instead of having that. It kind of makes it nice. I personally like barn doors, and and I'm a big fan of like lighting. I want to make sure like, you know, we have 4 in here instead of just a regular. Especially when you have a lower ceilings, that's one way to go around it. You know,
More light.
more light. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's going to be great. So I'm excited. So between this one, we're gonna this 1.7 and this is 399,
Oh, you're doing the one
299
over there too?
together. That's part of the. So it's gonna be
Package
we're
deal.
gonna list them separately, but it's gonna be really crazy.
I need to go look at the one next door too then. So I
Yeah.
can get over there, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a land, but
just a piece of land.
but you can build 2 houses there. And I think with the new zoning, I think you might do you can maybe build more. Depends. So
How big is the lot over there?
it's like 25,000, and I think it's once you have sewer, it's 7.5,
And how much are you going to sell that lot for?
299. I want everybody to succeed, and that's why I'm telling people that's why I'm successful, is that I'm not really trying to just care about myself, selfish me. I care about other people. I want everybody to jump on the wagon. Let's go. Let's all go. It's possible. It just you need somebody to push you, to motivate you, right? And transformation, we get listing 1.3, 750, 1.3. And they only got put about 120 into it. Yeah, because they didn't have to do the roof, didn't have to do the windows, didn't have to do the siding. We always do the front.
How long ago did they buy it?
Less than 2 months. It's a 2,800 square feet house. So we lowballed them. I mean, they were at $890, and I offered them $750. And guess what I did? I told them we're gonna give you guys $100K non-refundable. So and they took it. Wow. We're closed 1 week. And I became an agent in 2019. And so this guy, I called him up and said, hey, there's a property in Auburn. I can buy this dollar over for $267. I call him up and I'm like, pretend I'm calling you. I'm telling you, we can sell this for $650. What would you be thinking? You're like,
You're crazy.
exactly. So they were like, they did not believe it. They're like, what is this guy not telling us, right? What's the catch? Guess what? We sold it for $670. $670. I remember that address and I was just like, what? And then now, guess what this guy did? He gave me probably 10 clients. Because he trusts me, like, you know, he knows that I got his back. He knows that Alex is who he is. He's always here in front of people, same as he's home with, you know, there's no second Alex, you know, straight up Alex. And that's 2019. So when I come in, I mean, when I walk the property, like I already do a design. When I come out, the design is done. I already see the vision. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat if it's a loser or the winner. The minute I came into this house, I brought 5 different clients through this house. Nobody believed this, we can transform it. My VIP guy, he's like, you'll never sell this. You'll never get this to the... So I'm going to rub it in. I'm just kidding. He's actually going to see it. But the transformation isn't amazing. Yeah.
Alex, how many transactions have you done this year already?
I honestly, I'm too busy counting them. So I have 26 future listings. I have together 52, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 under contract, and then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 that's going live in the next 2-3 weeks.
What is the number one secret sauce for Alex?
Talk to people, be out of your comfort zone. That's it. I always been preaching to everybody, get out of your comfort zone. And when you're in your comfort zone, you're not going to change. Nothing's going to change in your financial, right? Relationship. It's all about that's important. Whether somebody's going to do a deal with me, not do a deal with me, do a flip, not do a flip, I don't care about that. I care about people, making sure I'm being honest with them and just working as hard for them as I work for myself. And I tell people, everybody, if you can do your first deal, your first transaction with the same effort, with the same, hey, I got to prove myself, then you're going to be fine. There's nothing else. So it was 2020. I hit $1 million in closings. So Keller Williams just, made a big deal, blah, blah, blah. And then guess who called me? Tarek Musa. You guys know who that is? Mm-hmm. Is it Tarek?
Yeah.
Al Musa, yeah. So the HGTV guy, flip and flop. So he calls me up directly. So I said to him, no, I was standing. I'm like, let me sit down. Are you sure this is not a prank, right? So he tells me this, and that, and I was watching them, right? He's like, hey, you want to come and join the EXP? So that's when I tell people, that's when the seed was planted, about EXP. Then I was just thinking about it, and then, things transpired, and I was like, and top agent in Keller Williams even beat a team one year, team member that had 10 on her staff, and I did more than she did that one year, and they let me go easily. So I'm glad I'm here, and I'm great. I mean, I'm more excited about this. In the end of the day, everybody's like, oh, it's in the air. I told them that designated broker from EXP reached out to me more times this year than they ever did in 5 years. You guys can come out and go talk to any door, talk to the person and say, hey, I want to buy your house. You know what the ARV is, so let's say 750. Okay. You got to buy it. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks for holding open houses. Yeah. So you got to know margins. So if you're going to have to sell for 750, the margins, I go at least 250, 300K. Depends on the, so it's 750 minus 250, that's the price you have to buy. But if it's a heavy rehab, then you have to add up 300, maybe even 350. So it depends on the level. There's an easy, medium, and a heavy rehabber. This was a heavy one. So this one was between 3 and 350. I bought like three losers that I knew it was a loser. But it was 2 of them were from auction, from foreclosure auction. But I'm not sure if somebody's been to a foreclosure auction. Have you guys been? Mm-hmm. You guys know a group, Bautista?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually friends with Chris.
Okay, Chris, yeah. So sometimes you gotta do like a favor, take it off their plate, so that way they can give you more and more. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm talking about. I always tell people, and first I was all about cash, and now I tell them diversify. Because we did the numbers. When you do, let's say you buy a house for 400K, right? Your brains are probably fried right now, but we're gonna do some math. We buy 400K. No, actually, my new client, we just did the math. So it's about $7,000 different. We bought it for 475, put 100K into it, and put 100K from your own pocket, and then we got 475 plus added together. So 475, so at 575 minus 10%, that's 57, that was 513 loan, and this loan was 475 minus 47, that was 420, something like that. So the difference in money out of your pocket is $6,000 or $7,000, and the bank gives you that money, or you use it your own money. It's only $6,000-$7,000. You know, just pay the bank $7,000 and use their money to do the flip. It's a no-brainer.
Leverage.
It's leverage,
Yes,
leverage. So that's why it's like, it's not that big of a difference. Wholesalers call me like, Alex, we're selling this. We don't know what the ARV is. We don't know what's going to cost. And this is the ones that I work with. I call them, okay. He's like, I was thinking 50K. And I'm like, no way, 50K. You're like 80, 90 solid. You know, he's like, you know, now he can adjust his number so he can blast it out so he doesn't look like a joke. Because you bring, you know, you're a wholesaler, you're going to bring send out a bad deal 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Nobody ever going to talk to you anymore or think you're serious, right? You have one chance. I just picked up a deal in Gig Harbor for $800K and he's $100K. ARV is 1.2 to 1.5, but my goal is 1.3. I never tell them 1.3 because they get, you know, they're like 1.3 and that's their number, you know, and I have to up it higher. I don't do that. I'd rather tell them 1.2, so that's their expectation. They're going to be happy at 800 and 800, 1.2. How much you guys think roughly 100K? How much do you think is net profit on that deal, roughly?
800K is the purchase price?
Yep,
then
1.2.
And 100K rehab?
Yep.
Like 130.
Yeah, 130 to 150. That's our. He's right on the ballpark. So, but I'm not telling them. I'm not telling them 1.25. That's my number, but that's the listing number. But my goal is 1.3. What I do, I reach out to the agent who does the most deals, and I tell him, hey, Lisa, how you doing? You know, I need your opinion on this. What do you think? He's like, and she tells me everything about that house. She's like, she knows this person. No. I'm like, oh, just get me to the number. She's like, Alex, you're safe at 1.4. I'm like, thank you. If you don't know, you ask somebody who knows better. You know what I mean? If I'm not good at paperwork, I just give it to my TC, let her handle it, you know. So I love this. I love flipping. I love transformation. And the seller did not really trust that wholesaler. If that person trusted that she would never throw it on the market, we ended up buying it for 70K less for my client and beating that crazy 700,000 released earnest money. Never heard that in my life. If somebody thought I thought that was crazy, releasing 100K to the
Rapport
700, and that was 3 offers, and this guy was cash, and we were hard money. Here's the best thing: we made that deal super smooth. It was the easiest transaction, just exactly what I promised her. Guess what's gonna happen when she's gonna have another one of those? Who do you think she's gonna call? She's gonna call Alex because I made it so easy, and I kept I kept my promise. That's the key. So sometimes, like at the auction, going back, I promised the auction to buy that property, even though I knew it was a loser. You know, I took a hit, but later you take all the good ones. I always can put myself in everybody else's shoes. If you have a seller, I can put myself in their shoes. I can put myself in a wholesaler's shoes, and I can put myself in the end buyer, flipper shoes, you know? And that's what's important, is that you just don't focus straight on the seller or just on the deal. You have to always know, okay, what's this guy's is he taken care of? You know, is this guy taken care of? I'm all about making sure that everybody is taken care of. In the end of the day, that's what's gonna get you more deals. It's always be honest. It's not about your commission. I don't care about my commission. I care about how to preserve my relationship with the client, because that relationship preservation with the client is more important than the 1 or 2 commissions. So that's kind of where the most important.